going to miss us next year, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
All these insightful questions.
Kenny, I guess as a guy who plays the position, do you watch other guys? And what do you make of Hartman? I mean, obviously he's had a really good year too.
Yeah. I actually met Sam at the Manning camp. I know he's a great player. Got a chance to watch him when I'm watching other defenses, and he's makes all the throws. His competitor can run, and kind of does it all. So I know it's a tall task for us, on Saturday.
ACC Player of the Year, ACC Offensive Player of the Year. When you see that kind of stuff, how does that stick with you?
Yeah, I mean it's all the hard work, and like I've said before, I think all those individual accolades are very team oriented. Starting with the guys up front, moving on out, and I play with a lot of great players next to me and in the huddle. So just grateful for all the hard work that they put in as well.
Kenny, it was a tough decision. How often have you thought, "Thank goodness I made the right decision for you"?
Yeah, I mean, I told you guys when I made the decision whether if I decided to leave or decided to come back, I was going to go all in on it and kind of just go for it. And, definitely made the right decision. Happy I made the decision, and I've been having a blast this last season.
Along those lines, you talked about wanting to come back for big games like this. Just what's the mindset like for you this week? What are the emotions like?
Yeah, I mean, it's really, it's everything we've worked for is right in front of us, and I'm really excited to have one more chance at a championship game, and I know we've all been working hard for it. We've all been looking forward to it, but there's a couple of days left to prep, and we'll be ready to go.
Is the buzz different in the locker room and in the facility this week? Are you watching more video because it's such a big game? What's your approach?
Yeah, I mean we've been preaching. I mean, back to we had our first ACC game. We've been telling you guys it's 7 championships, and now we're in another championship. We had one against UVA, so we're kind of familiar with the feeling. Obviously, you're going down to Charlotte, and you're on the road technically. And it's a big game. It's a different game, but at the same time, it's just we're going out there and playing football. So we want to be as prepared as we can be, and then just go let it loose on Saturday. Are
you spending more time with Whipple this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's just obviously the sense of urgency's up. Communication. We want to make sure we're on the same page on every play, and every guy knows what we need them to do in order to go execute at a high level.
Ken, we heard that. I heard that you were dealing with the flu earlier this week. Can you confirm that, or how are you feeling now as you get ready for the week?
Yeah, feeling a lot better now. It was just a couple of days. Not feeling great. Just something that's been going around, but definitely feel a lot better now. So I'll be good to go for Saturday.
Kenny, when you were making the decision to come back, you talked about team goals. Some players set individual goals for themselves. Did you have any at all? Did you have anything that you maybe not statistically, but just performance-wise? I'd like to do this, that, or the other.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be the best. That's always my goal since I was young, and it's something that you continue to work for. There's always someone out there working just as hard or harder than you. So you can always kind of set those goals for yourself and chase them. But I think like I've said before, all the individual accolades come to the best team, and you see how many guys we have on all those different teams throughout the ACC, and we're in the championship game. It doesn't happen by accident. So I've told those guys all year. So I'm excited for everybody and proud of all the work that we put in.
A lot of good quarterbacks in this league. When you face some of them, some of the other guys, do you? I know you're not playing them, like you're not on defense, but do you sit there and do you look at them and think, man, I need to kind of rate that guy's over there. I got to be even better than this.
Well, you just know that you got to raise the bar for your level of performance, and you know that you can't slip up, and every series matters. You can't take a series off. You have to go out there and put points up on the board because they're going to be on the other side trying to do the same. So I just think the expectation for every drive is to go score a touchdown, and it has to be that way from start to finish because they're going to put points as well.
Kenny Wake has given up some points this year, but they've also a number of sacks and turnovers. What do you see from their defense? How challenging?
Yeah, I mean, they're opportunistic. They make plays. Like you said, they get after the quarterback. Like to play a lot of press man. It's going to be one-on-one battles, so we have to win our one-on-ones. I expect them to bring some pressure. If they adjust, we'll adjust, and we'll go off that. But like you said, I mean, definitely a really talented defense at all 3 levels.
There's a lot of talk about it. You mentioned it, just how big of a game this is. You don't want to think ahead, but have you kind of thought about what that moment could be like if you guys bring home the season's championship?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't. You never really think about that moment leading up into the games. It's just you just have to do whatever you can to get the win, and then that feeling after is a great feeling. We've all been there before, having the Coastal twice now, and having our second chance at the ACC championship. So really, the focus is on just getting it done.
When you see yourself on video, what things are you doing better this year that maybe you weren't doing as soon as last year?
Yeah, I think I'm just a step faster mentally, getting through my progressions, reading defenses, especially post-snap. I have a pretty good understanding pre-snap, but I've improved post-snap of, reading triangles and seeing 3 guys moving at one time and just kind of feeling things out. So it's just kind of a step ahead mentally.
Kenny,
Well, I think
Kenny, there's not going to be a lot of games being played at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. It'll be a showcase for both you guys and for Wake. Is it maybe important to show people that the league is more than just Clemson?
I mean, I haven't thought of that. I feel like we've shown that already. If not, obviously people will see it, come Saturday.
Part of the whole national attention, Heisman hype, all that kind of stuff. Part of it is, guys like Brady Quinn and Matt Leinart talking up. Is it kind of surreal in that sense to hear things from those guys who you grew up watching? And
Yeah, those are the 2 guys that I was going back to when I was like 9 years old. The Brady Quinn, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush. Those games were the games that I remember growing up watching. My first college football memories were those games, and Reggie Bush winning the Heisman. So it definitely is surreal to have those guys pulling for you to win the Heisman or pushing your name out there. It means a lot, and it's just come a long way for sure.